mental well-being is just as important as physical well-being.
When somebody asks if you're okay, you automatically will say yes, because then that's what somebody wants to hear, because they don't actually think that you will say no, and they won't actually know how to say no and won't know how to deal with it. That if somebody came to you, that you should just listen and actually ask what they want instead of just going straight forward and thinking what you think that is right. You should listen to them, because again, everybody's different.
People don't really talk about mental health a lot, especially within young people, and I feel like adults sometimes just brush it off and they're like, you shouldn't be worrying, you've got nothing to worry about, and it kind of just makes you feel like you can't talk because you don't think anyone wants to hear.
There's often the common stereotype of the moody teenager, and I don't think that older people in particular, parents, grandparents, I don't think they really understand the extreme pressure that young people are under in our current society.
Really listen to what a young person has to say and be very patient, because sometimes they have no idea.
And we all have thoughts and feelings, and you all should be recognised, because we are going to grow up and be adults one day.
Mental health has a lot of negative stigma about it, when actually mental health can be a good thing. And I think that if someone says mental health, everyone shies away and they don't want to talk about it. Whereas actually, I could have had a really good day and that's still my mental health and how I'm feeling.
Adults understanding mental health, it varies, because some, I think, believe are opening their eyes a lot more to what mental health is, but others, I think, they feel like they should just get on with it and it's not a big deal. But in reality, everybody has it, and they should actually understand that we need to look after it. Our generation should actually just be able to speak out and say, actually, that is wrong, because people that may not necessarily know what they are saying is wrong.
I think one of the worst ones I've heard probably is schizoid. Someone, with schizophrenia, that is an incredibly serious mental health condition that needs to be treated as such. It's not to talk about potentially erratic behaviour.
If you don't want to talk to someone about how you're feeling, then maybe just try and surround yourself with the right people who you feel more comfortable with, because if you don't feel comfortable with the people you are around them, maybe they're not the right people.
It's personal, it's individual. You have to find something that you enjoy doing and that you know helps you to relax. Because at the end of the day, if you're in school, if you're being exposed to social media and all of the dangers that can possess, you need to find something that takes you out of the loop.
I'd say that you shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. Everyone needs help at some point in their life. It doesn't matter what it's with.
If you feel comfortable, reach out to somebody. Support is available. Mind and other mental health services exist for a reason.
Just knowing that they're allowed to take it at their own pace, rather than jumping into things they're not comfortable with. They're allowed to take it slowly and just talk to someone.
I think we need to change as the adult population. We need to have an improved perspective of what mental health looks like.
Well, I think it's really good for services at Mind, because unless someone's in danger, then you can always talk to someone just about things without anyone ever having to find out. But I think a lot of people don't know that.
I think if we change one person and they reach out, then I'll be really happy.
Well, many people think it's the scary of the unknown is the scary part, because they don't know what's going to happen. They won't actually contact, but honestly it is the best thing, because they're so lovely and you just go through the steps of ringing up, then they'll help you. Whatever you say, it should be known that it's confidential, apart from if it's you are a risk to others and yourself, then they'll have to get other people involved, but everything else, it's just a safe place to just speak, and it's a professional person to actually help you.